Hi Krista, Oceana here with G3 Agency with your free website audit for Shiner Studios in Denver, Colorado. In this free SEO website audit provided by G3 Agency, I'm going to show you 3 to 4 things that you can do to get Shiner Studios in front of the people that are searching for resurfacing services in the Denver metro area. Thank you so much for reaching back out to me. Doing this video has been really fun, doing all this research. I normally work with contractors who are more like the concrete layers and, remodel, like full remodel stuff. So this was a little bit of a challenge, and I hope that I hope that I got the idea right for you. But I really had fun, and I hope that you learned something from this video and are able to take away something from it. I would love some feedback once you've watched it, just letting me know if I was actually helpful, if I had the right idea about these things, so that I can always improve them for the next person, of course. Okay, so I'm going to jump right in. The first thing that I always look for when I do a website audit is a big click to call phone number at the top. And I do not see your phone number here. And I think I was able to find it at the bottom. Yeah, so people are, if they have to search for your number, you can assume that they won't. It's unfortunate. Oh, look at that. This is a link. Oh, weird. This part right here is a link to squarespace.com. Um, so there are definitely some things that you can do. Adding that big click to call phone number at the top is going to help you, as well as being more clear about what services you offer, something like a list, a bullet list or something like that, just to help people know quickly whether or not they can find what they need with you, because one of my mentors always says, a confused mind never buys. So the fact that I had to really think about it, try to figure out what it is that you do, your customers are also going to have the same trouble, but they're not going to go quite as far in order to find out what you do. They're just going to go back to Google, find another listing, and go with them. So being very clear with your customer about what it is that you offer is very important. Okay, the next thing is content. So I look at how many words are on the home page and are they relevant to what you do, as well as, oh cool, fireplaces and architectural elements. Concrete finishes. Okay, so this is beautiful, by the way. Yes, so how many words are on the page? We suggest to our clients 3,000 or more words on the home page and 1,500 or more on the other pages. The reason for this is that Google thinks content is king. More words must mean that you know more on the subject, so that must mean that they should put you at the top of their results. So it's a kind of a simple thing that you can play along with Google and do that. And then the next thing would be right-clicking on an image, and I don't know if these are going to work. Yeah, these are not showing up quite as images. They must be like a background for a section or something like that. So I'll have to find another one, maybe in here. Find an image. Oh, here's some images. One of these should work. All right, so if I right-click on this image, click Save Image As. Where is it? What is happening? Okay. I'm not able to click on those ones either. Okay, shop art. Let's see. By the way, your art is beautiful. I love all the big colors, and it's just fantastic. Okay, let's see if this one will save. My goodness. So these are not saved as images usually are on and I'm so confused right now. Okay, let's see. Maybe on this page there'll be an image. See, usually I can right-click on most images and click Save As and see what they were saved as, but these were added a little bit differently than I usually come across. Maybe about the artist. So it stings along. Look at that beautiful smiling face. I love it. And still, there's no right click. I am so confused about the images on your site. So basically, usually you can right click on an image, click Save Image As, and see that they was saved as, it's normally like a string of numbers, or maybe it'll say like image number, 48 or whatever. What you want to actually do is make sure to resave all the images on your site and save them as key phrases that people will be typing into Google when they're looking for your services in your service area. So, you know, on a page about your concrete finishes, you might want to put, you know, concrete finishing, Denver, Colorado, that kind of thing. And then on your, you know, Bible art, you could put, you know, artistic Bible cover, you know, that sort of thing. So, okay, so now I'm going to go over to this tool that my agency uses. This is called Ahrefs, and it gives us an in-depth look into how a website is performing. So this UR score and this DR score are basically how much Google thinks that your website is credible. Specifically, this page right here being your home page is the UR score, and the entire website as a whole is your DR score. And it looks like you've put some effort into your homepage, or at least some people are talking about it on the internet. You've got some backlinks for it. Starting about September of 2020, you started getting a lot more backlinks, different websites pointing to your website with a link. So that's good as long as they're high quality. So if you go in here, I can see see, these are pretty low quality here. Dolphin Sailfish, blogspot.com. So these zeros here, these are not helping as much. But this one here, owler.com, this has got a really nice score. So this is a good backlink. So basically, you want high quality backlinks from websites that are related to your industry in some way. It's kind of weird for you because you've got kind of two different industries going on, where you've got physical products for sale as well as services in your local area. I might suggest that you separate those two things into their own websites, but I'm not sure about how in depth you want to go. But my professional opinion is that those two different things belong on different websites. But you know, you're the artist, so you got to follow your heart, right? Okay, so I had a little challenge with the keywords. So the keywords are anything that a person could type into Google and have you show up, hopefully, right? So I put in Denver finishes, Denver refinishing, just to kind of give you an example of the type of work we do to get these keywords. So we've got hardwood floor refinishing Denver. 200 people are typing this into Google each month, and it's got a keyword difficulty of 9. So what that is, KD stands for keyword difficulty, and it is on a scale from 0 to 100. How difficult does this tool Ahrefs think it will be to get to the first page of Google for that specific keyword? So you would think that 9 is very easy because it's very close to 0. However, it is actually a little bit harder than we like to go for at the beginning. So we really like to go after 5 and below. And so you can see Furniture Refinishing Denver, 5 KD. It's got 100 people searching for it every month, so that's a pretty good one. I ended up using Cabinet Refinishing Denver as my as the primary keyword for this video. It's got a keyword difficulty of 4, so if you were working at it and doing what you need to, you could even be up there in less than 6 months being the first result. And then the volume is 100, so that's going to result, if you were in the first position for that, that's going to result in about 30 people coming to your site every month, which is pretty exciting. And that's just for that one keyword. So I'm going to use that as an example, throw that into Google here. Usually when you put it into Google, you've got some ads up here. Mine haven't been showing up. I think I've got some sort of ad blocker going on. I don't know what's up. And then right here we've got the map pack. So this is going to show a few local results that Google thinks is credible. How you get up into the map pack, which you would want to do for the refinishing and physical labor services part of your business. You'd want to make sure that your Google My Business listing is accurate, specifically your name, address, and phone number. And then you want to go to different directories like Yext, City Star, White Pages, Yellow Pages, Facebook. Go to these different directories and include your name, address, and phone number on them exactly the same way that they are on your Google My Business, so that Google will see these and go, oh, people are talking about this business. She must be legit and credible. So that'll help to push you up into the top of the maps. And if you end up in the top 3, you end up on the front page. So that's pretty cool, but not nearly as exciting as being in this spot right here. So this is that #1 organic result I was talking about that gets 30% of all the traffic. The second result tends to get about 20, then 10 or 15 for the third, and then the rest of them kind of share the rest of the clicks. The rest on the first page. If you're on the second page, though, you might as well not exist, like I said. So now what we want to do is we want to take a look at who is in that front page or in that first position and go, what is it that they're doing? What can we do that they're doing also? What can we do better than them? How can we surpass them? So first of all, the amount of content on their homepage. How many words do they have? Well, it's quite a few more than yours, but I can tell right now that this is not that 3,000 minimum that we talked about. And then also, if I right-click on their images, are they taking advantage of that ability to save images as a key phrase? So here's what I was talking about. See how I can say click save image as. This is what it normally does on most websites. So this one's saved as white cabinets. That is helpful in that it's it describes what's in there, but that's more the job of alt text. What we should do here is so if we were to save your images as key phrases, then that would actually help to get you ahead of the competition since they're not even doing it themselves. And then over here I have put them into Ahrefs. We can see their scores. 10 for their specific page, which in this case is not their home page, but /Denver/ cabinet refinishing Denver. This is the page we want to beat out for that one keyword. So they've got a UR of 10. They've got a high DR score. This is a pretty good score, but we don't have to beat their whole website. We just have to beat that page. And then they've only got 1 backlink and 1 referring domain, but they are showing up for 20 organic keywords. So what's fun is we can go in here and go, what is it that would actually be good for us too? So like cabinet painting Denver, brilliant. 100 people are typing that in. I bet you that's something you'd be really good at. And keyword difficulty is only 3. That's within reach. So you can go through and kind of see like, oh, they've got all these different keywords that would totally work. Cabinet resurfacing Denver. I mean, I didn't even think of that word. So that's really cool. It's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, so that's the end of my presentation. Here's my email address and my phone number. You are welcome to reach out to me with questions. I would be happy to answer them and help you in any way that I can. I'm really passionate about local small business, and that's why I wake up in the morning, is to help business owners like yourself. And I love that you're focused on economics, environmental, eco-friendly things. I think that's really lovely. Okay, so just a real quick recap for you. Increase that relevant content on your site. 3,000 or more words on the homepage, 1,500 or more on those other pages. Implement some backlinks to rank for high volume keywords like cabinet refinishing Denver, and add citations, your name, address, and phone number to directories to boost your GMB listing up into the map pack, drive more potential clients to your website, and start getting some of those high paying jobs. So thank you so much for your time. I look forward to your feedback, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.